Good afternoon, good night, and good morning. What is going on? Welcome to another episode of Millionaire Man Cave right here on Relationship Entertainment Television. You could have chosen to be anywhere, but you have chosen to be right here with us on RETV. Yeah, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. I'm excited for another episode. We got a good one going on tonight. I think we all a little spread out over the country today. We got a lot to talk about, so let's go ahead and get into it. As always, let me introduce the people who are on the show with me, because I promise you I couldn't do it without them. As always, my brother from another mother, my man Mike, is in the building with us. What's going on, my man Mike?
Chilling. I'm here in the building. Got a new spot tonight that I'm on location from. Chilling at a beach, and I'm ready to rock and roll.
I was about to say, I can tell you ain't outside today. You ain't outside today. You be outside,
I ain't outside.
Waving at the neighbors. Hey, Mr. Johnson.
Which means I don't have my stogie in my hand either.
Oh, you don't? I just realized that.
Yeah.
Dang, so we can't even ask Mike what he's smoking on tonight.
Yeah, he might say something. He might say something enlightening today. Say,
Well, I still got my cup filled up.
He brought his cup with him.
It's like that.
He's traveling with the cup. But that's all right.
Yeah, I travel with my cup.
Glad to have you in the building with us. Always, my man from the DMV, Mr. Reasonable, aka Donnell's in the building. What's going on, Donnell?
Ain't nothing. You know what it is.
The same stuff, different day.
Yep.
Ready to get the show popping.
Yep. I got my milk.
He be drinking milk and magnesium. That's what he got in his cup. That's what he got in his cup. Hey, what's going on? Black is in the building. What's going on, Black? Hey, he got on a Milwaukee Bucks hat. Even though he ain't gonna say it's Milwaukee, but he got on the Bucks hat. What's going on, Black?
Man, what's up, man? Is everything good, man? I'm rocking with Giannis. Man. He been balling, man.
Hey, we got to talk about that in a second. We got to talk about that in a real quick second, because I don't know if y'all saw that game or not, but that was I saw the fourth quarter.
Fan for the Bucks.
I was about to say it stands for black. Exactly. Matter of fact, Black giving y'all the cave today too. You know, y'all. You know, we ain't seen the cave. We ain't seen the full cave in a minute.
Yeah. We ain't been in the cave in a minute, man. But we gotta
get back. We gotta get back in there.
Yeah, we get in here. We're gonna get back in here.
For sure. We gotta get back in the cave for sure.
Reunion show.
Yeah, for sure. We gotta do it with Donnell in town. We gotta do it with Donnell in town.
Make it happen.
Because Donnell ain't been in the cave. Yeah, Donnell ain't been in the cave yet.
No, I ain't never been in the cave, man.
Nah.
Hey, man, why y'all put my business out there on the street?
It is what it is. But let's get into this intro right quick.
What they do that at? Cause we do that though. I see you talking, so we gon' take it though. And yeah, talking cheap, so don't do that though. My click 100 deep.
What's going on, good people? Again, welcome back to another episode of Millionaire Man Cave right here on Relationship Entertainment Television. Again, y'all could have chosen to be anywhere else, but y'all have chosen to tune in right here on RETV, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, each and every Tuesday for Millionaire Man Cave, and we appreciate y'all because we couldn't do the show without y'all, so we appreciate y'all for sure. Matter of fact, if you are on Facebook right now, go ahead and share this with your family and your friends, but don't forget, we always switch over to YouTube about half the show. So don't miss half the show. Go ahead and subscribe to the Relationship Entertainment Television YouTube channel. Hit the little bell in the bottom right-hand corner so that way you can get notified each and every time a new show is aired on RETV. Each and every time Millionaire Man Cave comes on, you will automatically be alerted if you missed any of the other shows. We've had some crazy shows, yo. You can go ahead and catch all of those episodes right there on the Relationship Entertainment Television YouTube page. I guarantee you will laugh, you will cry, you will be enlightened. Because the purpose of this channel of Relationship Entertainment Television is to not only entertain, but to inspire, and in addition, as well as to educate. And I believe that's what this show does, because we get into it. Y'all, this is y'all sneak peek into a real man cave. Like Black is in right now. You know, we chop it up in there.
Sneak peek. Sneak peek.
Yeah, you don't get the full how it really goes down, but you get it. You gonna get a sneak peek. Matter of fact, we've been talking about planning some stuff for later this year. We want to bring y'all in on as well. That y'all, we got some surprises. I will tell you this: next season, you don't want to miss. You definitely don't want to miss next season, because we got some surprises for next season that we've been planning, and we doing it real big next season. Talk about doing stuff in the man cave. We going on location for real, for real. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, stupid. Hey, Mike. So you said you've been there where you are since last Friday. So you spent Father's Day there, right?
Yeah. I was here Father's Day.
How was y'all's Father's Day? Happy belated Father's Day, fellas.
Thank you. Same to you. Same to you, and the rest of you.
Thank you, y'all, man. I'm just now seeing Father's Day posts right now, because I'm a week late with Facebook.
Yeah. So how was y'all's Father's Day?
Father's Day was real good for me, actually. Being here at the beach, I had not taken my kids fishing ever in life.
Okay.
So I had been wanting to for the last few, last several years. But you got to have license and everything in North Carolina, unless you go to a pier. Yeah, you're supposed to have a license to fish in North Carolina.
You a fisher like that?
No, but I'd like to go.
Okay.
And so I haven't. I'll just put it that way. I haven't. And so this year I said, no matter what, at some point I'm gonna take them out on that pier and go fishing this year. And it just happened to be that Father's Day was the day they chose. So we woke up early that morning and went out and didn't catch a doggone thing. But I had a good time with the kids.
What kind of bait y'all use?
We used the artificial. Hold on. Matter of fact, I have it in the bag because I still have some left.
Donnell, you fishing like that?
Yeah.
Oh, let me go grab it.
Yeah.
Gosh,
they said that the locals use this more than they do worms.
What is it?
Let me see.
Fish bites.
Fish bite. Yeah,
fresh
fish
fishing
bites.
or saltwater fishing?
Saltwater.
No.
I mean, yeah, he had to be.
You do fresh. You do fresh water.
Well, I can, but I prefer saltwater.
Yeah, they said that the locals. I mean, he could have been lying just to sell it, but they were sold out of bloodworms. Let me put it that way. Saturday, they said that they sold out. So Sunday morning when we got there, this is all I had to buy.
They ain't no squid.
Oh, I don't know. They asked me what kind I wanted, and I was like, "Well, y'all ain't got no worms." And so, that's when he told me about this stuff.
How many of y'all catch?
0.
How many bites y'all had?
Oh, yeah, they ate it.
You sure?
Somehow you must not put that bait on the hook right, dog.
He was out there feeding the fish.
I know. I'm used to using bloodworms, though.
Getting them ready for other fishermen.
I know. Fattening them up for the next guy. A couple people around us caught some things. I saw a flounder.
They was catching y'all stuff, dog. You was feeding them, and they was catching.
I know.
They had the bloodworm.
You must have some straight hooks.
You probably be better off with some hot dogs.
Hey.
No hobo.
I'm glad you said that, down there, because I see the fish up there. They just suck the meat off the hook, like it's a skewer.
Ooh, Lord have mercy. Y'all are so
J hooks, man. You gotta have some J hooks. You can't use them. You got this spearing them out there.
But we had a good time, man.
Like
we had a real good time. The weather was good, so it was overcast. It was warm but windy, from the ocean wind. So it felt real good. We stayed out there for about 3.5 hours. Then had dinner from Olive Garden at night. Everything. It was a real nice day for me. What about you guys?
Gotcha. What y'all get into?
Man, we went to Cracker Barrel at like 11. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And,
I ain't know that.
man, that wait was like 2 hours, dude. It's like, why? Why?
Cracker Barrel.
But that's just me.
I love Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, it's good, but I don't know if I'm waiting 2 hours for Cracker Barrel.
Look, man, I'm trying to put my money in the black community.
Okay.
So,
My bad. Where's there a Cracker Barrel in the area? I ain't
In
been there in a
Waldorf.
minute.
I know it's one in Waldorf.
There you go. You got to catch a plane to go to Waldorf from PG.
So Cracker Barrel is a franchise or is it corporate?
franchise. Well, I don't know.
So how is that? Is it black owned?
Black community dollars.
So it's in the hood.
Okay.
Which
That's
most
a good
likely
question,
means
Black.
black people working there.
It's a good question, Black. I just assumed that it wasn't since it's like a chain.
Mhm.
But you know what I'm saying? I don't know the answer to your question.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's hard to know now with some of these restaurants. Some of them are franchise, some of them are corporate. But
Right.
when you said staying in the community, I thought I didn't know. I was just asking. I didn't know.
Yeah, I typically try to do like the smaller mom and pop type, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Knowing that they're black owned,
I'm trying to figure out how a black company own Cracker Barrel. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute now.
Hey, Donna, you been out to Spizzy? Out in, I think it's Spizzy. They do shakes and small plate stuff. One of the dudes I graduated with from Suitland, he owned the joint.
Fizzy, where is that? Is it in the
Spizzy,
city?
Spizzy.
Where's it at?
I'm gonna have to look it up for you. I'm gonna look it up for you, and I'm gonna tell you before it's all said and done. What you get into,
Okay.
Black?
Man, it was just cool, man. Just relax at the house with the fam, and that was it, man. I didn't go. Of course, it started raining here, so they wanted to take me bowling or something like that. I don't want to go, man. I just wanted to chill, man. So that's what I did. And I jumped on the grill as usual.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here you go, Donnell. My bad. Here you go, Donnell. It's Drink Spizzy. I'll share the joint on the screen since we talking about black owned. One of my dudes I graduated with from Suitland, he owned the joint in Camp Springs. So it's in Camp Springs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
58
I can't
30.
really see it. It's too small.
Yeah, 5830 Allentown Way, Camp Springs.
Oh, Allentown Way. That ain't but so big. That's just a little whip around street
That's near never mind.
where bumpers used to be.
Donnell like, never mind, I ain't giving away no.
Because Mike just said bumpers. I was about to say legend. I was like, neither one of them there, so it ain't even matter.
Yeah, pretty much. But nah, my man from back home, he owned the joint. So I ain't, you talk about black owned spots up there. So that's why I was, I didn't know if that's the spot that you knew of. We always like to support our own in the community, especially here on Relationship Entertainment Television. If y'all have not subscribed, go ahead, make sure y'all subscribe to RATV. But yeah, me and the missus actually surprised me and took me down to Hilton Head. So we was at the beach too. Hilton Head is all right. I mean, we've always wanted to go to Hilton Head to see what it was about. Because we've always heard people talking about Hilton Head was really nice. This, that, and the third. But as I said, prior to the show actually going on air, ain't nothing to do down there. It's you either eating, you walk the beach, you ride the bike, or you playing putt-putt golf. That's all there is to do down there, in my opinion. Everything looked the same. So, and it was crowded because I guess everybody trying to get out from COVID. They're like everybody trying to, get out and do their own thing. And it was crowded.
That's what we was doing.
Exactly. It was crowded. So, at the same time, I don't know about y'all, but I still try to keep my distance from people. They should have never came up with social distancing because I still try to keep my distance from people, even even though everything's opening back up. I just it is what it is. Yeah, but we did a distillery tour. They had a distillery down there where they do rum, vodka, and scotch and some other things in this distillery. Whiskey, that's what it was. Whiskey.
Somebody say tequila? Oh,
See,
okay.
that's something you do. The more you drink.
Yeah. Man, that drink, it was fun. It was hot as hell, but it was fun, y'all. It was fun. Especially when they, you start doing the tasting. Man.
Uh-huh.
I fool with them distilleries. Hey, quick question though. So for Father's Day, after your kids get a certain age, do you feel like it's the responsibility of your kids to get you a gift or show you appreciation, or is it still on your child's mother? If it's your wife or your child's mother or whatever.
Say that again.
No.
After your kids become a certain age, so obviously when they're younger, they can't buy you nothing. All they can really do is make you a card at school, which school is out by that point in time. But all they can do is really make you a card and say, "Happy Father's Day, Daddy, I love you." So usually it's your child's mother who usually gets you something and does something for you when they're young, when they're like at a young age. After they get to a certain age, do you feel like it's the child's responsibility to kind of, same for Mother's Day? Is it the child's responsibility at a certain age?
So I feel like, just to start it off, I feel like I need to go ahead and train up and start to get my son together because he's leaving and he will be in college as of this fall. I am no longer buying he is no longer a part of the family kids birthday. Birthday present or Mother's Day gift.
Damn, Mike, you ain't giving
He
him
gotta
birthday.
get his own.
You said the family Mother's Day. Okay. I'm about to say you ain't buying him gift no more. But I got you.
Because it's like a running joke, in my house. They all laugh because they never know what I bought or what my wife bought me until I open it or until she opens it.
You know what I did with my daughter this year?
Right.
You know what I did with my kids? Yeah, you know what I did with my kids this year? I ordered a gift and was like, all y'all give me like a quarter or $1 because this year y'all putting in. I ain't charging full price. I was like, but y'all gotta give me a quarter, $1, something, so I can say this gift is from all of us, not just me. Yeah, I feel you, Mike. I feel you.
So, and now that you brought that up, I may do that. I probably will still pay for, help him pay for the gift, but he's going to start getting his own gifts for her because he's starting to be a man now.
Yeah, he over 18, right?
That's right. He's 18.
There you go. Donnell, Mike, what say y'all? So y'all feel like, or do you feel like it's still the mother's job is still to get you something or show you appreciation after your kids turn a certain age? Whatever that age may be, I don't know.
So my thoughts are, when they start earning their own money, that it's not just about, their wants and needs, Mother's Day come every year. You know what I mean? Even if you just bought, a $5 to $10, card to say, Happy Mother's Day, like that's money you can set as that's $1 a month, less than. If
that's right.
If if you can buy, $30 apps or $60 games,
Facts.
You got to let them know what the priorities are.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Exactly. I agree with you.
Where you at with it, Black?
Oh yeah, definitely, man. I was about to say what Donnell just said. My kid's been buying Microsoft, what do you call the game stuff? The Xbox Live stuff. And when they're not old enough to look online and order crap and tell me what they want, they was old enough to do that for their parents and everybody else they wanted to do it for. Man, I'm so proud. Well, I am proud. I don't get me wrong. But my son this year, he totally did that independently of my wife. She had no idea. He ordered. He has his own money. My son. I put it like this: when I was 18, I didn't have 1/10 of the money this dude got, and I'm like, wow. And he works for his money. It's not from me. He works for it, and he bought me a sunglass case a sunglass and watch case because everybody know I'm big on watches, and I got a million pair of sunglasses, and I just got all my sunglasses in this drawer. He bought me a sunglass case, and it was just like he did. That was his money. He ordered it.
Wow.
And my daughter is the same way. She, well, my daughter got the game figured out already. My daughter already knows that, you know, she won't work with me. And she told me, she said, you know what? Yeah, I can work with you, Dad. I like working with you. But why would I work with you when I know you're going to give me the money anyway? So I'm good. That's my daughter. So my daughter's like, hey,
see what happened.
I'm in on what y'all got. But yeah, they make you stuff, man. They do a lot of things. But,
hey, you know what you hit on, though, Black? You know what you hit on that you said your son did? He bought you something that you actually could use. Like you said, he knows that you big on watches and sunglasses. I think that alone, it really does, like Donnell said, it really don't even gotta be an expensive gift. So long as you put some thought or some emphasis behind it, not just randomly buying random crap and just be like, hey, I guess X, Y, and Z. And that's what it is for me.
To your point, Ty, what we did was, what I'm saying, we had the kids like make cards and write their own words in the card versus buying one. Like, I feel like it's organic,
And it means a little bit more. That, like you said, like Black said, you gotta, once you start actually figuring out, once you get to a certain age, and like Mike said, you kind of have to, grow into that level of maturity where you start thinking about other people than yourself. I will say, my son got me, My son got me. I was not expecting. This dude got me a ticket to the opening game up there at FedEx Field. I was surprised, bro. He texted me like midday, was like, check your email. I pull up my phone, because like I said, we in Hilton Head. I was like, man, stop playing. I was like, man, stop playing.
So you going to see San Diego? Is it the Chargers?
It's the Rams, ain't it?
Is it the Rams?
Yeah, it's the Rams. It's LA.
You gotta look it up.
Yeah, I gotta look it up.
See if y'all can see this view. Can't really see that view.
Man, show us the penthouse, Mike. Show us the penthouse, dog.
Straight ocean, just looking out the window. I love it.
That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah,
it's the Chargers. You're right. It's the Chargers. Donnell. You're right. It's the Chargers. So I'll be there. Okay. I'll be up that way. I'll be up that way in September to go see the Washington football team play. Their first opening game. I'm excited about that. Like I said, I was very surprised that my son, pulled that together. But like you said, when you get a job, you start thinking about people than yourself. Your responsibility.
$10.
Pay this dude here.
Oh,
hey, speaking of $10 in football teams, Mike brought up a question. For those who don't know, we have a group Facebook. We have a group chat, but then we also got a Facebook group as well, where we pose a lot of questions. We talk about a lot of stuff. If you are actually on Facebook, again, don't forget share this with your family and your friends. But don't forget, we also switch over to YouTube in about 15-20 minutes. But in the Facebook group, we've actually posted a question because on Black's team, there was a guy. What's his name, Black? Your boy, Carl Nason. Carl Nason decided to come out as the first. Well, not the first. So Carl Nason decided to come out as a gay NFL player, and so I know Mike posted in the chat. Will he actually make the squad? Because it seems like the people who've come out before him and try don't actually get playing time. Everybody else come out after they actually retire.
Oh, this dude's a starter. He's been in the league 6 years. He's a starter. He got to make it. He gonna make it. He on the team.
Yeah, he got a 3-year deal from what I read.
And he's a baller.
He's in the second year of a 3-year.
Oh yeah, I've seen some of his clips.
I say baller to another level, but yeah.
But Mike was asking the question. Stupid. You know what?
Yeah, he's a baller for real.
And then he said he took the ball into a whole nother level.
Literally and figuratively.
Oh, God.
Offense and defense.
There y'all go.
Yeah. But he's a ball. Hey, yo, he's
You
a good player. He's a good player.
He's a
ball
player.
Yeah. He's a ball player.
I'm trying to
He's
say
a good.
I'm
he's
trying
a
to
good
say it, but
player.
these dudes won't let it go.
Come on
These
now.
dudes
Come
won't let
on.
it go.
He's a good player.
Hey, Mike,
No, he's a ball player.
stop being so serious, man. We
He
can put
told
him
you
in
that
the
he's a ball player.
We don't want to grow up right now.
He plays all balls. He won't give a damn.
Every
Football,
day. All ball.
basketball, baseballs.
Hey,
Them
man.
balls. He want them balls.
Hey, you know what they say? You know, the position he play. You know, he go for the ball every play.
Exactly.
You messed up, Black. You made him spit his drink out.
Son, did I tell you get the ball? I'm trying to. Not that ball. The football, boy.
Hey, so Mike was saying, and Mike, you can back me up what you were saying. You feel like ticket prices are going to drop because of the fact that he came out. Do you really feel that way, or what?
Yes.
Considering the fact that he is a starter, and like Black said, he been doing his thing. Go ahead.
Yeah. I don't feel like they will, but I kind of put the question out there because there's a lot of rednecks that are NFL fans. There's a lot of ghetto, people, just people who don't understand.
Homophobic. Call it what it is.
That life is life. Right. Yeah. Homophobics. There you go. That's the best. There's a lot of homophobic people in the NFL fan community. And I wonder if that will affect ticket prices.
I don't know.
So
if they win, and hell no.
That was kind of prices can range drop.
Losing.
That's true. That is true. And that's honestly why I feel like who cares if the dude came out and said he gay? So long as he out there doing his thing and he winning, don't nobody care.
Oh yeah. Hey, look, check out. If Vegas, them tickets we getting to go to Vegas, hey, look, the minimum is 300, 350. Look, let them go 0-2. We gonna get a big discount. 176. Hey, don't let Nesbitt ball like he's supposed to. All right. Then you're gonna have a problem. He ain't gonna have no problem as long as he balling. Well,
Hey, I mean, that's what I'm saying. So I don't understand why people making a big deal out of the fact that he came out. So long as he's out there doing what he's doing and the team winning, don't nobody care. Don't nobody care. That was a question that was actually posted in the Facebook group. Do we actually care that this dude came out gay?
So here's my question. This is on a total another level.
Belichick.
It's totally another level, man. I mean, I don't know. I mean, all right. His teammates had to know.
Okay.
Not really.
All right. But babe, just play. Don't play with me, Mike. But I'm just saying. Hey, go on with it.
Yeah, Mike. Don't play with him. Don't play with him.
I ain't nazed. I ain't nazed. Nazed, whatever. Ball boy. Ain't no him. Hey, look here. Hey.
You said ball boy?
Yes, he did.
He said, "Don't play with him, Mike."
Hey man, hey, look, man. These jokes are so easy to write, man. It's so easy. I mean, they're so easy. I'm sorry. But anyway, I forgot what. But
you was talking about balls. Beef or balls on your hat.
He turned the hat around quick as a bug. He was like, no. You good. We talking about
I can't let that joke. I can't let him slide that joke in like that, man. I gotta do something. You gotta do all this down.
Hey, you couldn't let him slide it in like that. You had to lube it up first before you can slide it.
Oh my God. Where's this? Man. Let's bring this show back.
I was trying to make.
I went down there. Go ahead.
I know. All right. What I was saying, man, he had to have former teammates, college, former, all these guys know this. But they may or may not. I don't know. But I'm just testing this out. Just listen, bear with me. How he been gay this long? Who he dating? Them dudes ain't saying that. I mean, they some loyal. That's a loyal club right there, man. Them the side chicks of America right there.
So they stay in the closet
all this time. Either he been with one dude all this time, or I don't know if he a whole gay, a gay hoe, I don't know what you call gays that be out there beating everybody down, sacking everybody. I don't know. I mean, we call them straight word players. I don't know if he a player. We know he a ball player.
Player's a player, I guess.
I don't know. I mean, but how do all the dudes he done had some with stay this quiet and don't put it out there? Do he make him sign a waiver? I don't know. Think about that though.
Because he might not been, dating the type of men that, who are out there already. You know what I'm saying? Like it might be an issue for him as well as the other party.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of people in the community who struggle.
Negro. Tiger Woods got caught by a Waffle House hole, man.
No, Donnell brings up a real good point, because that's why there's a lot of side chicks who will only mess with married men because they know that the married men got somebody to go home to. They know that they're not going to give him any drama. So maybe he messes with people who are guys who won't give him drama because maybe they're still in the closet.
Possibly.
Yeah. Okay. But say
that's the point.
It's nothing. It's nothing for your man.
That could be how he kept it. That could be how he kept it quiet.
Okay. All right.
That could be how he kept it quiet.
I know nothing about that world, so I just got a couple of cousins, and that's gay, but I don't know nothing about that world, man. Hey, look.
What you about to say, Donnell?
No, I was gonna say it's nothing for you. You know what I'm saying? For you to hang out with your mans, and he's a heterosexual, but even when you gay, it's almost the perception is that they just two friends hanging out. You know what I mean? Like you would never know that they had a sexual relationship at all.
Yeah, that could be facts. Yeah, that's true. It's just two dudes, because people do got roommates, and that he could have been like, that's my roommate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it had to be some signs, man. It's some signs. This dude, it's some signs had to be taken, man. I played football, man. I've been on a football team, and I'm telling you, any dude. He the first one in the shower, and he the last one out. He watch everybody take a shower. There's something wrong with that dude, man. You like, hey, man.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Got to be some signs, man. But I don't know, man. Hey, man, power to him, man. I don't look at it as all, man. Congratulations. Hey, if that's you, man, that's you. Why you ain't congratulate nobody? Nobody congratulate you when you I'm sorry. I don't want to be insensitive. But I'm just getting to the point. The point I'm trying to make is he said, I want to get to a day when you don't have to make this a big deal. So that's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to rush that process along with. If you gay, you gay. Ain't you got to make an announcement? You know what I'm saying?
But like you said, coming back to it, he would be the first, like Ty was saying, he would be the first active NFL player to come out.
Openly active. There's others, but he would be the first openly gay
to come out, right? To openly come out. Yeah. So that's what the congratulations I think are for. That's what the rhetoric is about. Because he would be the first active. He's not retired. He's not just out of the game like some of the NBA players or NFL players have done before. He is still playing. And so
I guess it is a big feat. I guess it's like a damn gazelle joining the lions and help killings as a gazelle. I don't know. That's something to celebrate. You see that gazelle?
It's like when they allowed the first black man to play NFL.
But you know who I forgot all about? I forgot about your boy Michael Sams. I didn't even realize he never played it down in the NFL. Michael Sams, the dude who came out, he went from college.
But that's debatable.
Is he still in the league?
No, he ever make it to the league? Debatable. Michael, Was it Michael Sam's or Samuels? But I know he used to play for Dallas. He was a 7th round draft pick. I think he did well in the preseason, but he just got cut.
Yeah, he panned out in when it came down to it.
He must then ball out. He wasn't a real baller.
Speaking of ball, y'all watching NBA playoffs?
Oh yeah, yes, sir. Yeah.
Hey, that game the other night between that game 7 between Brooklyn and Milwaukee was crazy. I seen the last quarter of it, and when Kevin Durant stepped back and hit that daggone where his foot was on the line. Other than that, it would have been a 3-pointer, and took that bad boy into overtime.
Oh, he's a killer. He's a killer, man. He's a killer, man. But I'm telling you, the two guys I'm most excited about. Whoa, shit. I mean,
He already said he was a ball player, Donnell.
Did we record that? Is
These are the two guys I'm most excited about. Tell us more.
Damn. This ain't live, is it?
Yes, it is. You see Renee in the comments already.
I can't wait to see what she say. I know she's gonna say something. Anyway, look here. Devin Booker
over to YouTube.
Devin Booker and daggone Trae Young. Kill
That's who it's coming down to? You think it's coming down to them two?
I just think I like their style of play, and I just like their style of play, and I don't think there's nobody else out there that are straight killers like them two dudes right now left.
So I never seen them play. Are they ball handlers?
Who?
He trying to set you up bad.
He's about to throw off what's
I'm over here. He got. Oh man. Thing is, my Raiders, man. You know, Renee says she can't come in on YouTube, man. She must be. She must have like a Amazon Fire YouTube.
Yeah, that's something because it say live chat right there on YouTube.
Let me see.
You make sure you switch over to YouTube because you know that's where we're going in like a couple minutes. Just a FYI, we're going over there to YouTube in just a couple of minutes. She said, "What's up with y'all and all these balls?" We don't know, Renee. We really don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Exactly. Basketball, football, baseball. Yes, this thing is on, Mike. This thing is on.
Yeah. I just YouTube comments, so it's working.
Yeah, it's Renee is working. It's working. So hey, but look, man. Yeah,
so
man.
Black. Question right quick for you, Black. So you think it's gonna come down to Phoenix and Atlanta? You said Trae Young and Devin Booker.
Yep.
Okay.
I do.
So you don't think Giannis? You talk about Giannis was your man. You ain't giving Giannis a chance?
I mean, he got to go out and do it, man. He got to do it. I mean, I'm rocking with Giannis. I don't care. I mean, either way, anybody, the Bucks or Atlanta, is cool with me. They all gonna fall to whoever come out the West. They're gonna get beat to death by the West.
Gotcha. Yeah, because they balling, especially if Chris Paul come back. Yeah, I know Chris Paul had COVID. So if he come back, I think Phoenix would be hard to stop. Yeah,
Phoenix is right now, man. Phoenix might sweep the Clippers.
They swept who they swept somebody. They swept who was it? They swept somebody else, like two other teams.
No, they on 9-game winning streak, but they swept the last series. But I'm telling you, man, Chris Paul get back, man, and if the Clippers don't win tonight, I'm betting. I'm gonna put this bet in Vegas already. I'm gonna put this bet down. They get swept.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Oh, so let's get this in right quick because y'all know it's about that time. We about to switch over to YouTube. So if you're not on YouTube, make sure you go over there and subscribe to the Relationship Entertainment Television YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button and then hit the bell. Maybe you ain't subscribed and maybe you ain't hit the bell yet. Maybe that's why you can't comment.
Yeah, you gotta log in. You gotta log in.
Log in to your account. hit the subscribe button and then hit the bell for Relationship Entertainment Television, RETV. And you can get all of Millionaire Man Cave, the full episode. We do the full episode over there on YouTube right after we get this question of the week. If you have a question that you want to send in, y'all know we take questions. Get your questions in. You can send your questions to info@re-tv.net. Right there below my man Mike, info@re-tv.net. Go ahead and get your video questions in. Get your text questions in. We want to get your questions right here on Millionaire Man Cave, so don't forget to submit them in. I will tell y'all this next week before we switch over. Next week we got a hell of a show. Y'all know how we did last season. We had a couple females on the show. We got that coming up again next week. A whole new set of ladies coming on to Million. We do not allow women in the man cave, but so often, so it is a privilege and an honor.
Women are allowed in the man cave. It's just what they do in the man cave is they can't talk. Ain't no talking.
You can come in the man cave.
Donnell, they got to be a baller.
All day.
Ladies, if you ain't no baller, you can't get into the man cave. You got to be balling, baby.
Yo, so yes, we will actually have some ladies in on the man cave next week. I can't speak the fact that they ballers or not, but I know they got kids. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Yeah, we will have some ladies in on the man cave next week, so it will be a heck of a show. I implore y'all to go ahead and make sure you share it with your family and your friends. Let them know. Not all of our conversations are this inappropriate. It's just sometimes it's man cave and it is what it is. Again, like I said earlier, this is your sneak peek.
Man, we just
I'm just saying, some people taking it. Not me, but there are some people.
Ty, okay, let me break down what we just talked about.
Go ahead.
First of all, we just talked about an issue that we need to demystify in America, which is somebody coming out being gay. I don't even know what the hell that means, but look, we handling this issue. Now we handling the joking way, but listen, if he's a baller, he want to be a ball player, let him play ball. Okay, he been playing it already. Hell, you can't stop him. So
he said 15 years. He said 15 years he been playing with balls.
But black is easier said than done.
You can't change the player's game in the ninth inning.
I'm about to say, like, it's just like Black Lives Matter. Like, it burns me up to hear people say all lives matter. Like, you don't understand the freaking movement. But that, we could say that, we could table this for another time. But yeah, I mean, it's just easier said than done.
It is. It definitely is. And again, I'm not saying that what we're saying is inappropriate. Like I said, we're handling it in a joking way, but it should be addressed. It should not be a situation where it's like a big shocker to find out somebody's coming out, who plays a professional sport. It's sad, like Mike said, that there are people out there who look at you differently because of the choices that you make, or it may not even be a choice. It may be something you're born with, i.e., the color of your skin, or whatever that is. And they look at you and treat you differently. That should not be something in which we should be, about, but right, it is.
So that's
race,
the point
religion,
I
sexuality, all of that.
That's the point I wanted to make, is that he himself said that, listen, he can't wait until it's not an issue. And so that's the point I'm with. Let's not make it an issue. You know what I'm saying? So, that's all I'm saying. So I'm not saying he right, wrong. I agree or disagree with him.
I get you. Yeah, I'm just saying some people are sensitive. Like, that's all I'm saying. Some people are sensitive, and when they hear certain things, they go, "Oh, I'm changing this because they talking like." That's what I said. So some people feel it's inappropriate.
Most of those people are critics, and they don't do a damn thing else but complain and talk about shit they can't control. And those people, I love them because they make people who can think intelligently more money and more successful. Because they cheat. They can't think for themselves. They don't read. They don't do the things they need to do. They are influenced by the media. They are influenced by what everybody
speak.
They influence. So when people start acting like that, I know that you got hunters and you got prey. And they pray for the hunters. That's where the world's going, man. Got good seed, you got bad seed. Them things ain't gonna ever grow.
Yeah.
So
I tell you right now, you offended a couple of them. They mad now.
well, hey,
I
look,
see 1 or 2 numbers just dropped. Right?
hey, look, go get a couple of balls and juggle them. You'll be all right.
Hey, be like, what's the Dr. Dre joint? What's the Dr. Dre or NWA? I can't remember. But she was like, place the balls into the mouth and hum. It's like,
I don't mean to disrespect nobody, but that's the truth. Man.
NWA.
Look, hey, if you mad at me, go do something great. Go do something where you can be criticized. So get see, it's a lot of people criticize other people for everything they do, but no one will ever criticize them because they'll never do anything worth challenging.
Put themselves in a situation where they can be criticized. Yep, I agree with you wholeheartedly. But for those who are still with us, I appreciate you and I love you. Don't go nowhere. We got the question of the week coming up. I'm just saying, we got the question of the week coming up. Let's go ahead and get into this question of the week. And actually, it's just, I think somebody's just basically making a comment about how their life is going. The topic tonight is pride and ego. But again, if you got a question, send your question of the weekend to info@re-tv.net, info@re-tv.net. After we read this question of the week, we do switch over completely to YouTube. So if you have not hit that subscribe button over there on our Relationship Entertainment Television YouTube channel, go ahead and do so now before it's too late. Actually, it's never too late. You can always hit the subscribe button, but hit the subscribe button. But let's get into this question of the week right quick. So, dude writes in and says, wifey and me just drove back from ATL and had one of those tense conversations about the lack of physical activity during the trip. You can guess which side I was on. Ended with both of us feeling some kind of way. Move forward a few hours, and we're in Walgreens getting her passport photo for an upcoming trip to Cabo. I slipped away, found the card section, found the perfect card, bought it at the pharmacy so she wouldn't see me, borrowed a pen from the nice-looking girl behind the counter who thought I was so sweet, put some words to it, and got it in the car unnoticed so that it was the first thing she saw when she got in. My message: don't make loving you so damn hard when it's so easy to be in love with you. Her response when she got the card: I won't make it so hard anymore. Think I'm getting some tonight? I see a lot of brothers struggling with some simple issues. I fixed mine with a $2.99 Walgreens card. Go back to the basics and what worked in the beginning. Uncomplicate that shit and be sincere. Lastly, take the ego and pride out of it. So the question of the week, fellas, is pride and ego in the way of being in successful relationships?
Hell yes.
Pride and ego. My man Black says, hell yes. Expound, Black. Unpack that for us, my man.
So,
we switching over first or what?
Yeah, they gone. We out.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, my player partner right here, he is a player. Because why else would he have to tell us that the girl behind the counter was cute? You know what I'm saying? Check it out. So he wants to let us know that he's a player. So okay, point taken, dog. We ain't taking no points from nobody. All right, look here. But yes, pride is in the way. Ego is in the way because we try to justify everything. Like if we're not getting what I'm supposed to, like for instance, he already said the physical attention. I'm assuming he's talking about sex. Okay, I assume it wasn't enough sex going on. Wasn't no BDBO going on down there on this trip.
Hashtag BDBO.
Yeah, it wasn't none of that going on as much as he wanted to. So instead of him complaining and see if we had an ego, man, I took you on this trip. I do all this, I do this, and you can't show me no attention. Well, that's the sure way of you not getting no attention right there. But my man said, you know what? Let me go in the store, and that's a player move, right? That's a player move right there. Player move where you go to the store, and when you do stuff in front of other women, and you like if you doing something for your woman in front of another woman, you make that other woman be like, oh, I want that. I want that in my life. You do. That's player. That's one of the best feelings you ever do, man. Hey, so ego. Most dudes will not do that. I had a conversation this week. I told somebody, write it down. Don't talk about it. Because when we talk it out, even me, I'm talking to myself. When I have an issue, I get very emotional sometimes, man, because I don't put up with a lot of BS, man. It's just like I'll listen, but then that shit starts sounding like it's an excuse to me.
Mm.
And so I start attacking the excuse part, not really trying to hurt the other person, but don't feed me no bullshit. Let's talk about the issue. So sometimes it's better to just write it down or get something in words that can say it better.
Gotcha. Okay. So do y'all feel like so my man Black just touched on it, but do you feel like your pride and ego get in the way of successful relationships? Donnell, Mike?
Yeah, I mean, pride and ego get in the way of all kinds of things. And, depending on who you are, how much pride you have, how much ego you have. I have known who have chips on their shoulder, and whether you call that pride or ego, it keeps them from accepting things. It keeps them from being able to move on past things, and it hurts the relationship. Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
He in deep thought over there. Donnell, he in deep thought. Go ahead and be Mr. Reasonable right quick.
So I was gonna say I don't know if it's pride or ego. I think in the beginning of the dating stages, the honeymoon phase, you're not really, I mean, unless you're a relationship expert, you're not really seeing who they really are. I think in the beginning, like, you might be comfortable paying for everything, right? Because you're trying to win, right? But like, as time goes on and y'all become, one unit, you know what I mean? Like, the whole, I'm gonna pay for everything might turn into a partnership. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay for the other woman to provide something, here and there. You know what I mean? It's whatever your comfort levels are, right? And he might have, he might have just knew what her love language was. You know what I mean? And it might be, words of admiration. So I don't know.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you, writing it down in a sincere, honest way, I ain't never failed with that one, dog. That listen, man, y'all don't know, man. Whoa. Invasion.
No domestic violence.
Invasion. We just got invaded, y'all. We just got invaded.
She should have stole you with the left and snatched it with the right.
Like, she would too. Smash it.
Mike, if she had to slap you, man, I would have been weak. I would have ran up there where you at and stood up and said, "You got knocked up. Look out!"
Like Nate Robinson.
Hey, sleep number. Boy, all I see was a hand fly across the screen, man.
She wanted her Kindle, and it was in here in the room, and so I held it hostage in front of the screen for everybody. So she had to come in front of the screen.
Well, Mike, you might better go to Walgreens and get you a card. You ain't getting nothing tonight.
Say it right. I say it right.
Have to put it in move like that. Put it in writing, like Black said. Put it in writing. Nah, but my man said they went on vacation. My man said they went on vacation. Apparently, like Black said, it was a lack of intimacy, a lack of sex. They had this conversation. That is the worst time to have a conversation. It's the best time, but it's the worst time because you can't go nowhere. When you stuck in the car. Yeah. When you stuck in the car, you can't go nowhere.
The worst time to have a conversation is when you least expect it. Like, what? You just really... Go ahead.
I just got to leave my
coming out of left field.
Exactly.
That's why I call them coming out of left field.
But nah, so they was in the car. They was coming back from Atlanta. I don't know where they live at. but they was coming back from Atlanta. They was having this conversation. They ended up at Walgreens, and to get her passport photo. And to me, it seemed like he put he put whatever the argument was. And see, this is my thing. I look at the bigger picture stuff. Sometimes we get so caught up on fighting over stupid and small stuff. And I know everything small is relative. We can be small to me, may not be small to you, and vice versa. But we get so caught up in fighting on stupid and small stuff that we wind up disliking each other for no damn reason. And so it seems like
you can't remember why you don't like them.
There's a reason.
Okay.
It's the resolve.
Yeah.
No one wants to feel like they're always being the one that's sacrificing.
They gave in.
Giving in, right.
That's true.
But there's a reason. There's always a reason.
Yeah, but it seems like to me, I mean, based on what dude said, he said they was riding back, talking about the lack of intimacy on this trip. So, I don't know, does that play into that? I mean, I don't know.
Hey, no, let me tell you what. He is, he from Tennessee. That's where they was from.
Okay.
He said they got a saying in Texas that fool me once, shame on me. And he said, I think they got it in Tennessee too. Fool me twice. We can't fool me twice. So this dude that went on one trip and you here taking passport photos, meaning that we about to go on another trip. I'm not going to go international and be blue ball international. You ain't doing that to me, no.
And I don't know
I'm
about
gonna take care of this right now.
But vacation sex is the best.
Yep.
That's just my personal opinion. Vacation sex is the best. So he like Black said, he figured, what you're not gonna do is shortchange me in Atlanta. And since we getting ready to go to Cabo too, you're not gonna give me twice. You got me once, but you're not gonna give me twice.
But he did the right way, man. He did the right way. He didn't. I don't know how. I don't know. Maybe she slapped him like Mike's wife just did him. But I don't know. I don't know what took place in that car. But he had some type of divine intervention come down and say, hey, man, get a card that expresses your words better than your mouth do.
Yeah, because I can't look at Donnell after somebody say something. Because Donnell, facial expression, Donnell was like better than your mouth.
God, Lord have mercy.
Hey, but it seemed like, like Black said, he realized sometimes when you fighting, my point was sometimes when we have fighting these arguments, it's a bigger picture. And my man, I think he saw the bigger picture. He didn't want to go to Cabo. He didn't want to go back home with that same energy that they had in that car driving back from Atlanta. My man said, I'm going in, we about to fix this. And I know what her love language is. I know what, what's going to get me back in her good graces. We still ain't see eye to eye. I still don't agree that you ain't gave me none. However, let's see what I can do to rectify that. Let's get around that problem and get to a solution. And that's what it seems like he did.
Or was that a working room?
So, Donnell, I was about to say something about that. See, here's what you got to do. When you write it out or get something that reads or expresses what you want to say, give it to them and shut up. Don't even mention it no more. Because you got to use a woman's emotions against her. If you come out and say, did you read the card? Now you messed up. You messed up. You guys got to give it to her and let it sit with her and just act like it don't even exist no more. She's going to come around because she's going to go through a emotional coaster. Emotional roller coaster. Man, he ain't saying anything else to me. He said this. What does he mean by that? I wonder what he's thinking. That kills a woman. So they got to have some type of closure, and they got to feel they got to be on top at the end of the argument, and you just got to give them a chance. But if you ain't, I gave you a card. You ain't saying nothing about the card. You stupid, dog.
Because again, Black, you know what that is? That's pride and ego. I feel like I had to do something, and you ain't even acknowledge what I did to try to rectify the situation. That's pride and ego.
Right.
I feel like I gotta, you have to acknowledge what it is that I said that I did, or whatever I did to try to make the situation right. And don't get me wrong, I like to Donnell's point. Don't nobody want to feel beat up on all the time. Don't nobody want to feel like they always giving and not, and don't even have an opportunity to receive at some point. So you have to, but to sit there and bring it up every single time, oh, I gave you a card, or I was the last person that did this, or I was the last person that did that. I mean, is it worth it? I mean, are you trying to win are you trying to win the fight, or are you trying to win the battle? Like, is it worth winning the fight versus winning the battle?
No, never. Hey, look, man. That's why I tell cats. That's so yeah, I think homeboy did the right thing. Fellas, you ain't never wrote your woman nothing in your life, do it. Hey, fellas, if you want to meet somebody and you scared to meet them, write it out. Write it out, dog.
But Black, you know what my biggest pet peeve is?
Written words are powerful.
When you wrong, but you don't let your ego is so big, or your daggone pride is so big, you can't even admit when you wrong. So you let what was a bad situation turn even worse, just because you're too big of a person to apologize or to say I'm wrong.
Okay.
Yeah. It happens, man. It just don't happen between man and woman. It happens between brothers.
Everybody.
It happens between
family,
father and son, mother and son. That pride, and that's something we gotta let go of, man. And sometimes I'm telling you, man. And as long as we hold on to it, we think we hurting that other person. I know for a fact, man, from my own experience. Anytime I did that, I was hurting myself, man. I hurt myself.
Yeah.
Because 9 times out of 10, the other person done moved on. They ain't thinking about you no more anyway.
That's right. And so that's kind of what I was getting at earlier. That's kind of what I was getting at earlier when I said that I'm sorry I had to drop off for a minute. My connection messed up. But
hey, Mike, we know she whooped your ass because you took her damn Kindle. It's all right.
That's kind of what I was getting at earlier when I was saying, that pride and ego can really mess up that relationship, because if you don't let it go, and that chip on the shoulder, if you don't let it go, like Black said, it hurts you more than it hurts them.
You know what I mean? Dudes out in her say, man, I ain't apologizing to her just because I'm never wrong. I ain't apologizing to her. Dude, like, why? Like,
okay,
Black, what you got?
I see you, Black.
What you got,
Black?
I didn't mean to stop the show, but I got a little.
No.
Since you can't smoke tonight, Mike, I'll smoke for you.
All right, there you go.
Go ahead, down there.
Is it?
Put it
there's
in
a
there.
difference between not apologizing and moving on from it.
Okay, break it down. Break it down.
Okay.
I mean, you might stick by your guns by, how you might feel about a certain situation, but that don't mean you apologize for it. You just move on from it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with taking a stance on how you feel and sticking to that. At least she knows where you're coming from.
Yeah, everybody's entitled to their opinion. Everybody's entitled to their thoughts. Everybody's entitled to their feelings. You can't tell me how I feel. I can't tell you how you feel. Right. So if you take a stance on something and you stick to it, right. So long as y'all can come up with a compromise, though, Donnell, or an agreement to say, you know what, I respect that you feel the way that you feel. You respect the way I feel. What I feel. Yeah, we can move on. But there are some people who get so stuck in their ways. They so stuck. It ain't even a matter of let's come to an agreement so we can move on. It's I'm gonna be right no matter what at the end of the day. I know dudes like that. I know dudes like be right at the end of the day no matter what. I don't care just because I'm in the house. I'm the man.
Hey, look, man. I tell everybody, man, one of the best books I ever read, man, and I suggest everyone do this. If it's a book, there's a book called The Anatomy of Peace. It's called The Anatomy of Peace. You can get it on Kindle, all this stuff, and sometimes you can get it from free libraries. If you just have a library card, download Libby or one of the other downloads, you can get it free, man. But Anatomy of Peace, and the main thing they talk about in the book is justification. So, like Ty is saying, I have to justify why I'm mad. So even though I know I'm wrong or you did something wrong, the problem I do is try to justify my stance, other than just saying, Cool. All right. You're right. I'm not saying I'm wrong. Okay, I hear you. And let it go. You can't fight if you ain't got an opponent.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
so
right.
I think that's a thing for parents to read about raising their kids. I think it's about relationships between your
Pride and
partner.
ego.
I mean, you got to have it, man. You got to do it, man. So I suggest that. And this is the key component of what you're talking about. We talk about pride and ego, man, because we all
Pride
have
and
it.
ego with parents is big. Yeah, you stepped on a whole nother conversation, boy.
All
Pride
right.
and ego for parents is
Talk about it,
big.
Mike. What's on your mind?
Well, no, I'm just thinking there are so many parents, and we all know who they feel like their kids should come up the same way they did.
Yep.
Generations are different, dog.
Yeah.
This generation is completely different from my generation.
Yeah.
And there's no way that I would raise my kids the same way that I was raised because their mentality is totally different. The way that they receive is totally different. So if I try to come at them the same way my parents came at me, there'd be a shutdown every day.
Mm-hmm. And we got to do it, man. We have to do it. We have to do it, man. It's
So you gotta let that pride and ego go.
and because raising kids ain't easy, man. It ain't a point you let them run over you because you're not
That's
gonna
right.
do that. And it's not a point of people running over you. It's about you being and the anatomy of peace ain't about what you do for other people. It's about what you do for yourself.
Okay.
Man, that's the most powerful thing it is, man. When you learn to do and be peace and have peace within yourself, that is something that a lot of us cannot do. Forget having peace. We think peace is I gotta have a smooth conversation, a smooth relationship with this person. But no, man, peace is the relationship you have with yourself. And if you ain't got peace with yourself, it damn sure ain't happening with nobody else.
But I think, honestly, Black, in order to get that peace within yourself, you got to let that pride and that ego go. Because then you get to the point where you start to feel okay about the decisions that you make. And it's not the fact that I got to be right or I got to be on top. It's it is what it is. I'm open to learning. I'm open to educating others. I'm open to I think when you put your pride, you shut off so much of that stuff. You shut off being open to learning. You shut off helping others out. You shut off
That's
all
right.
of that stuff. You want to be out there on the island of your own, in my personal opinion.
That's right. You're
man,
right about that.
sometimes you got to get rid of that pride, man. You got to get rid of that pride. I mean, man, I ain't the best, but I'm the best me. That's all I am. And I tell you one thing, I guarantee, man. I've been married. I'll be married 21 years in August, and I'm telling you, man, it's a whole bunch of pride I had to spend. I had to spend some pride and ego dollars, baby. Because you got to spend that money, dog. You got to spend that pride and ego money. It costs. It's like money, man. And when you got a lot of it, the more. See, here's the thing about pride and ego. If you want to have a healthy relationship, the more of it you got, the more of it you got to get rid of and spend in order to have them things right. Yeah, like Mike was saying, so many people think their kids supposed to be raised by them or go through the exact same experience they went through. I mean, man, for years I thought I coached high school football because you know what? I had dreams of coaching my son one day. Do you know we was at a football camp with Mike Tomlin? Mike Tomlin threw a football camp. Man, it was my son. And we sit down and talk. All the coaches. We sit down. We talk about these kids who was doing good. And it was like, y'all see the little fella with the glasses running through the drills with the towel wrapped around his neck like this. He was just moving. He got them feet. They said, man, he got feet. So I was like, man, that's my son. I ain't saying that. I was like, yeah, gonna kill him, son, kill him. We get in the car. So I'm hyped. You'd have had Mike Tomlin, head coach of Pittsburgh Steelers, say, this little kid got feet. I said, man, they was talking about you, boy. I was so proud. And I can't wait till we go back. He said, Dad, I ain't going back. He said, I don't want to go back. He said, I don't want to play football. I had enough. That was it. Pride.
Man.
My pride jumped in, and I wanted to just go off on this boy. But it's just the peace of God that stepped in and said, hey, look, man, I said, hey, you know what, son? I had fun today too, man. That was it. That was the last of the conversation. My son probably won't know that story unless he watching this show tonight. That was he was 8 years old, man. My son's now 18. But I know some guys that I grew up with and played ball with. They forced their kids to play sports.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They did it. It's just pride, man. You gotta let it go. Let it go, man.
Let it go, Donnell. Let it go. Let it go, Donnell.
Like Elsa.
No, y'all can't. I'm telling you, we're gonna do a whole show. I lie to you not. We're gonna do an entire show like this one day, just so we can watch Donnell's facial expressions the entire damn show. Because when he said, you know, he playing with his ball, you know, Donnell was like immediately.
Let them balls go, Donnell. Let them balls go, man.
Donnell said, I'm taking my ball and going home.
Right. If I can't play, ain't nobody playing.
There you go.
Hey, Black, what's man code for tonight?
Man code. All right, man. This is the what's my man with the Raiders?
Chris, what's his name?
Chris.
Carl Nason.
Nason, my man. Hey,
Yeah.
man. You know, do your thing, man. I hope you have a great year. I hope you prosperous, man. I hope you do what you got to do. I mean, you're gonna do it anyway, man. This ain't nothing. But my thing is this, fellas. Somebody had to know. He ain't just make this thing today. So here's one thing that here's a matter of fact, man code's a series of things to let you know that your partner might be gay.
Uh-oh.
So this is a montage. I'm gonna need some help from everybody. All right.
Okay.
So my number one thing. If you go to the bathroom and you at the urinal and your partner is just in the bathroom talking to you, he might be gay.
No, do not talk to me while I'm using the bathroom. I don't care. Don't talk to me. I mean, once I step over to the urinal, conversation is ended for me. I'm not responding. I ain't listening. I'll talk to you when I get to the sink. I'll talk to you when I get to the sink.
Number two, any dude that put cuffs in his jeans and wear sandals.
Wait, he said, and wear sandals.
And wear sandals.
You know how many Nigerian people you offending right now?
With the Jesus feet.
I ain't say nothing about Nigeria. You did. I ain't say nothing about Nigeria.
Hey, I'm just saying. You see him out there grilling with the Jesus sandals on and their cuffed up jeans.
Part 3. Any man that try to have a conversation with you barefoot, you don't do that. No, dog. You gotta put some socks, some on. You don't talk to me barefoot, dog. You know,
Black does not like
especially he's standing, he got one foot on the other foot, you know, talking to you. Dog, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You gotta stand on both feet, man. You gotta stand on both feet.
I'm trying to keep my feet cool, the ground hot.
Yeah. What number we on? 4, 5? Number 5. Number 4. 4.
Let us see.
Any man who keep his cell phone in his back pocket all the time.
That's a girl thing, huh?
Yeah, with jeans on and had in the pocket. Listen, if the pocket big enough to hide the phone, but no man. Here's what I mean. Let me clarify that. Your pockets have to be big enough to engulf the whole phone. If part of your phone is sticking out your back pocket, kill yourself.
Okay.
Black is on the road tonight. Black is on a road.
That nub, you got that nub with that drink.
What number we on? Number 6. I'm gonna go to 10. I'm gonna go to 10.
Okay.
Five.
You're on
Five.
five.
What number 5? Number 5.
Fifth.
If any dude got a natural hairstyle, you know, like the sponge with a part in his sponge, he gay.
I don't know. I seen Anthony Anderson do it.
Boy,
I don't know.
I ain't stutter. Look, for that fact, any man today with a part, be careful. What the part mean? What you going 2 ways? What that mean?
Oh no. I think parts are coming back in, aren't they?
All right. No, I ain't talking about on the side. I'm talking about like up here, like.
Oh, okay.
You know, like Chris, the dude from Rap City, the male Rap City.
Oh, Chris Thomas, yeah.
Yeah. He had the one going all the way through his head. He got the Rock him. Rock him, they can't do that no more. You can't have part all the way through your head. No, you can't.
Kid and play had.
What number we on?
6.
Anybody want to jump in? Donnell, I know you got some. Give me some, Donnell. Huh?
We on number 6.
We on number 6.
Go number 6.
Yeah.
Number 6. Any man who cross his legs and swing that cross leg back and forth, rock that cross leg back and forth.
Donnell, I'm gonna add on to that. Any man that cross his leg and his hand when he talk to you is gay.
That's 7.
That's gotta be number 7.
He crossed his leg and arm. Oh no, he
crossed his leg and his hand talking to you. Hey,
so 6 and 7 came together. 6 was crossing legs with their legs swinging.
Yes.
7 was
hey man, so let's clarify, man. We are not bashing anyone. We're just trying to let you know. We already know. You ain't got to come out. We already know. We already know.
There's a possibility that you
we already know. So this is not bashing anybody. Okay. Right.
Oh god.
Number 8.
Number 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 8. Go ahead. Anybody want to jump in?
Oh, number 8. Hey, Mike,
ahead,
you remember the joint? If your man don't when he pass gas and it don't come out like a man fart, it come out just straight air.
And he say, "Excuse me."
It be like a whisper.
You're like, what was that?
Loose food,
No, did you just poop?
Right. If you say poop.
Exactly. Number 9. If he say poop instead of fart,
we thought.
You can't say poop. You can't say poop or poot it.
I pooed it.
Nah.
What's number 10? What's number 10?
What's number 9 or 10? We on 9 or 10.
Yeah, 9 was the poop. You can't say poop.
Oh, the poop. Yeah, poop. Hey, man. Oh, man. Number 10, man. Hey, look.
I got one.
Go ahead, Ty.
Okay.
End it up.
If you are in a crowded space, you are to never, ever walk past another man facing his backside. No, sir. You ever going to excuse me, trying to get past? No, you would not. You find another way.
You like a game or something, and they trying to get by. And so if he turn his back to you, that's what you're saying.
If you walk in and you say, if this is somebody, you can't say, excuse me, rub your another man as you walk past.
Elbow him in the back of his temple so hard.
No, sir.
Grab both sides of his waist.
Right.
No, I can't say that those situations have come up, and I always put that arm out like a shield, and I like elbow you in the back as I go by. Like,
hey, look,
excuse me.
look. Oh, Ty. Oh, you help. These jokes are so easy to write right here, man. Speaking on that, if you had a game, you had a public event where it's rows and seats. Look, man, this how you know your partner gay. If it's a dude coming down, and now it could be women, it could be dudes. Now that dude could choose to face you and slide across the chairs. If everybody else stand up and let him go by, but you stay sitting down like you gay. These jokes are too easy to write, man. They right. I feel like Dave Chappelle around this. I feel like I'm rich, bitch.
Oh, you're just gonna sit down and enjoy the show, huh?
Number 2.
I asked all your face.
I said number 2. Hey, next number. I only know what number. The next number.
We're on like 12 now. We're on 12.
We're on 12. I said we had 10. This is bonus.
You cannot double fist a foot long.
You can't double fist nothing. No man is allowed to put both hands on anything he eats. Nothing. He's not allowed to put both hands on nothing. Oh my God!
You just made me spit my drink back up.
No man. Don't be a quitter. Stop spitting, Mike.
So you swallow.
Oh God!
Hey, look, any dude that has a drink, and after he finishes his drink, he take the straw and play with the ice like this. He eat ice and just juggle the ice in his mouth. It might be gay. These are just signs, ladies and gentlemen. These are signs. These are just. I'm just saying. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong. Hey, that's your thing. That's what you do. That's what you do. But there is no way. I don't know why people have to come. Look, here's the thing. When I was young, hey, look, my family, we had a little thing. We talked about my cousin. My cousin brought 2 different girls to the same family cookout. He brought one at the beginning, left, came back with another. My auntie was like, well, goddamn, I had the other girl name, remember? And I was I couldn't remember all these names. I called her the same name as the other girl. So no one had to come out the closet and say, oh, Kenny J a player. Now ain't nobody had to come out of the closet and say that. They know it. Look, my mama ain't have to know that. Hey, listen, I was very active. She ain't have to know that. She ain't have to like. I wonder. She knew it. So why is it that we don't know when it's going on? We know when he rather play frisbee, with the girls. We know that already. He don't want to play no football. He want to play frisbee. When his marbles, he carry his marbles in his mouth, not his pocket. Man,
Yo.
He always eating gumballs.
Yo.
Juggling.
Yo.
Yeah, man, these just jokes, man. These just jokes, man. I'm just playing, man. I'm just playing. But somebody had to know. Somebody had to know these people gay, man. Some people they know. We know. And, hey, I ain't got nothing against it. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to. Nezza, you said, hey, you want to make it today to where it ain't no big deal. Well, man, hey, I'm just trying to speed that process along, bro. I'm trying to help you out, man. I'm trying to help you out.
Hey, I got another one. I don't know if it's the last one, but I got another one.
Hey, we can write these all night. Let's go.
Hey, if you eat cherries and you the way you eating them, you hold them up to your mouth.
If you always lick the cherry before you bite,
I was getting ready to say that, Black. If you lick the cherry, you be like licking the cherry before you put it in your mouth. No, sir. No, you gay. You licking the cherry before you put it in your mouth.
And once again, man, I must make this disclosure. There is nothing wrong with you being gay, man. I ain't got no problem with that. But I'm trying to demystify why they got to come out the closet. We already know. Look, honestly, somebody on that team had to realize this dude showers is longer than everybody else's. Why did he watch everybody take a shower? What the hell going on? You know that. You know it, man. You know it.
My thing is, Black, who cares? Who cares that you gay? That's my whole thing. If that's your life, if that's the life you live, if that's the life you live your life to the fullest, dude. That should be man code right there, man. Right. Be who you are. Man code.
We're just trying to take the sting off of people talking about they coming out being gay. Hey, just take the sting off.
Hey,
take it off.
I was just gonna say this just came to me. They not gonna say nothing because they might be gay too.
Exactly.
You know, hey,
he ain't the only one. I'm telling you, he not, as I said earlier, he's not the only one. It's a bunch more in the NFL and NBA and so forth that just ain't came out of the closet.
Right.
But be who you are. That's my thing. I don't care what you are. Be who you are and be so long as you happy in your own skin. Who gives a damn what anybody else thinks?
Hey, look, man, I'm so happy for people. You know, the only thing I'm happy for people who are gay. I don't think I'm happy for is that now they can do it in the bedroom. They ain't got to do it in the closet no more. It just go. Hey, it's great in the bed. There's a lot of room out there. Can you imagine two dudes in a closet? Can you imagine two dudes in a closet?
Nope, I can't. Nope, I can't.
You got hangers and stuff all in the way. Come on, man. Come on. Hey, look, man. These are just jokes.
Use the whole bedroom.
These are jokes. These are jokes.
Use it as a prop.
Oh my God. Hey, look, I gotta get one more. Hey, one more.
Last one.
Hey, y'all know it's hot there, man.
M.A.N.
The way he was sitting there, I'm like, Black, hey, dog, you go ahead.
M.A.N. who wears sandals with that slit that go between the big toe and that second toe.
Oh, right. I tried to tell my wife, I was like, don't buy me none of it. No. There should be nothing that goes in the crack of anything on a man.
Exactly. That has been established. We established that.
The crack of your hands, the crack of your toes. Nope.
I told my wife, hey, look, I don't wear a wedding ring because it fit between my fingers. Just give me a wristband, a wrap. Give me a wrap. I don't want to wear a ring. I don't like anything in between my crevices. Nothing. Nothing. Not nothing. I stopped wearing earrings because I ain't nothing going in no hole in my body. Nothing.
Hey, but I was just thinking. I was just thinking because we live, all of us. Well, all of us in Charlotte at least, not the DMV. DMV is still mainly Black, I think. But down in Charlotte, we live around a lot of white people. They have a different set of codes. So these codes that we coming up with for these, your partner might be gay. that only works for black people. You know that, right? Because I was just thinking about that when you said the flip flops. There's a lot of white folks wear flip flops.
There's a lot of white folks.
Hey,
with
you know what,
flip-flops.
man? I'm gonna be totally honest with you, man. And I'm being very serious right now. See, that goes along with white privilege, because did nobody give a damn about being nobody's rights. Did nobody give a damn about it until white men started doing it. And when they wanted their rights, they wanted to be anything they wanted to be. Now we got to make it right. They didn't give a damn when you had black lesbians, black homosexuals. Nobody gave a damn. It was all bad. But now when your boy, your girl, well, I don't know what the hell it is, Bruce Jenner, want to win.
Caitlyn,
Caitlyn want to be whatever it want to be. Now it's a great thing. Oh, it's awesome. Think about it. Yeah. I mean, look,
privilege.
Man. Arthur Ashe is one of the greatest minds ever. And then James Baldwin. What's guys? I don't know what. Ain't nobody celebrate that. Ain't nobody celebrated then. But you let Caitlyn come out here and do this. Now it's we got to make this right. We got to make it right for everybody now. And that's the privilege, man. And so that's a serious part of this, is that you never cared about this until it becomes it's a white privilege thing. Until it becomes a white issue that they want to take care of, then, like Donnell said, nobody gives we say Black Lives Matter, and the first thing you want to say, white lives matter too. Yeah, we know. You've been killing all the black people.
Right. Right.
So, and I got a lot of good friends, man, of all races. And I'm just saying is that when we stop making this an issue, right now, I can tell you, I don't know. It's too soon. It just happened today. It's too soon to be talking about it. But I guarantee you, if that was a black player, he won't be on
how far I go.
He'd be gone. He'd be gone.
We'll see how far I go.
Michael Sam. What's his name? Michael Sams. It happened to Michael Sams.
But he wasn't the best player. He wasn't the best player.
That's true. I give you that.
Whereas your man just got a 3. He's in the second year of a 3-year, $25 million deal. So. We talk about two totally different players with Michael Sams and Nasir.
Man, that's real. That's real, man. And we got to get rid of that when it's okay for anybody to say and do what they need to do and be celebrated, just like they made Bruce Jenner Woman of the Year.
That was crazy.
And he wasn't even he ain't have no vagina yet. But he got one. You know how many women should be offended by that?
Right.
Yeah.
This dude won Woman of the Year. Think about that. Bruce Jenner won People's Magazine Woman of the Year. Come on, man. You mean tell me you couldn't find no real vaginas out there that didn't do shit this year?
Yeah. Right.
That's the privilege I'm talking about, man.
You're exactly right. Because that should have offended every woman with a natural born vagina.
Exactly. And nice perky one too, Real ones.
Hey. Go ahead.
All right, man. I'm off my tangent. Go ahead, man.
You off his soapbox. I'm just wrapping it up. Y'all know what time it is. We appreciate y'all for tuning in right here, Millionaire Man Cave. Y'all could have chosen to be anywhere, but y'all chose to be right here with us each and every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Millionaire Man Cave and Relationship Entertainment Television. Don't forget to hit the share, like, and subscribe right at the bottom of the screen. Right here on YouTube. Subscribe, hit the button, so that way you get all the notifications every time a show comes on. Again, next week, great show. We got 2 phenomenal females sitting in the Man Cave with us. But until then, we out. We'll see y'all next week.
Hey, Ty, I guess I'll say one thing. My boy Naismith, I support you. Go get that ball, man. Get after that ball. Get the ball. That's all I gotta say. He a Raider. I'm a Raider fan, man. I'm diehard Raider. I'm Raider. Hey, go get that ball, boy. stack them balls as many times as you can this year, boy. Do what you gotta do.
Like,
All
no.
right.
We out.
All right.
Peace.
I support you.